My name is Marion and I am a member at Libanus Church in Morriston. I'm really excited to bring this verse to you this morning because I think it's absolutely amazing. It was written by the prophet Micah. A prophet is someone who foretells events that are going to happen in the future, usually inspired by God. I'll read the verse out to you first. But you, Bethlehem Ephrathah, though you are small among the clans of Judah, out of you will come for me one who will be ruler over Israel, whose origins are from of old, from ancient times. I'm going to look at this verse in answer to 3 questions, which is where, who, and when. So looking at when, first of all, it tells us of the coming of a person from a place called Bethlehem Ephrathah. Now we are very familiar with the word Bethlehem, but not so much with the second one. But the reason that this was put there was to distinguish it from another Bethlehem that was also in Judea. A bit like in Wales we might say Newport, Pembrokeshire, as opposed to Newport, Monmouthshire. But Bethlehem is also a small, insignificant city of no importance. Many of the other cities were well known for things, but Bethlehem wasn't. But in fact, because of what or who was born there, it has become probably the most widely known of all names in the world, with very good reason. So we come then to who. Now, the people of God's people, of the Israelites, from the beginning of time, had been promised a great leader. They would refer to him as the Messiah. And they expected that he would free them from oppression, would be their great leader, and they would be his special people, and that would be for till the end of time. When we think of this, of God's people and the promise, we have 2 things that we can look at here just to check out who it was. First of all, he said that he would be born in Bethlehem and that he would be from old or ancient times. Now the only person who has been from old or ancient times is Jesus, because he was the Son of God. And God said of him that he would be his beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased, hear ye him. So we have 2 proofs to show that this was Jesus. Firstly, that it was where he was born, and secondly, that he was from the beginning. And so we come now to the 3rd question, when? Micah was given to know the place and the person, but he wasn't given a time that it would happen. But we are now in the privileged position of knowing when Jesus was born, just over 2,000 years ago, and he fulfills the prophecy that Micah made. But we, of course, are also in the privileged position of knowing that these words, or this prophecy, was written 700 years before Jesus was born. And that's what I find absolutely amazing. And it also reminds me that in the Bible there are very many prophecies about Jesus which have already been fulfilled. And if you have an iPhone or a similar device and you do a search under Bible prophecies about Jesus, I'm sure you will be hugely amazed also. Thank you very much for listening, and I wish you a very happy and peaceful Christmas.